Hi everybody, it's Nema here. I have the 50 plus workout of the day. So I have everything planned out right here on my board. So let's start from the very top. It's a 60, 45, 45, 30 protocol. Now, what does it mean? That means you are going to do 4 rounds of this workout, of this routine. The first round, you are going to do each exercise 60 seconds. Round 2 and round 3, you are going to do each 45 seconds. And then that very last round, round number 4, you are going to do each of those exercises for 30 seconds, okay? Now, I'm going to hold a little bit longer in front of the board so you can take notes. Or actually, you can go to our website. I have the whole detailed program on our website, and just below that program, I'm going to post the video that I'm recording right now. Now, the first exercise you are going to do is called full body extensions, okay? So it's one of those really nice exercises that you're going to have to use your whole entire body. In a way, it's a kind of cardio exercise as well, because you are going to try to do this one a little bit faster. And as I said, you are going to use the whole body. Now, I'm going to move my camera a little bit down so you can see my feet better. Okay, that should work better. I'm going to have my feet a little bit wider than my shoulders. Toes are pointing forward. My arms are extended and they're pointing down. Now I'm going to go into my hip hinge position, which is this. So as you saw, I just move my hip back. As soon as I do that, my upper body comes forward. And this is my hip hinge position, which is my start position. Now I'm going to go to my upright position. At the same time, I'm going to raise my arms over my head. And that's what you're going to do for 60 seconds if you're doing your round 1. Now, as you saw, I guess if you noticed, when I was going up, I was also going on my toes, right? So you don't really have to do it that way. If you want, you can challenge yourself a little bit more. Go on your toes, because you are going to be challenged by balance, which is another really important component to fitness, all right? So the easy version or the simple version is just doing the motion without going on your toes. So your feet are going to be flat all the time. A little bit harder version, you are going to go on your toes as you are moving up, which is this. And I'm going to go for 60 seconds without having any pause going up and down as fast as I can. That's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 is called the intense butterflies. So in order to do my intense butterflies, the motion looks like this. I have my arms extended. I'm holding them at my shoulder height or a little bit lower. And I'm going to get my hands together in front of my body and then move back to where I started. So the motion goes like this. But it's very important what I'm going to do. It's called the intense butterfly. What does it mean? That means when I'm doing the motion, I'm going to, at the same time, I'm going to resist the motion as well. So it is not going to be easy for me anymore to put my hands together in front of my body. So let me show you how it looks like. So I'm gonna go get my hands together and at the same time resisting. You see how much I'm resisting? It is not so easy. They're together. Now I'm gonna go back. I'm still resisting the motion. All right, so why it is very important for us to resist? Because I want you to create some isometric contractions in your deltoids, in your biceps, triceps, and also in your pectoralis major or your chest. That isometric contraction is actually the challenge that I want you guys to have, all right? So resist going in and out and do for the period of time that I mentioned to you. Again, if it is round 1, you are going to do 60 seconds, round 2 and 3. You are going to do only 45 seconds, and then the fourth round, you are going to do 30 seconds. Now,
After you're done with your intense butterflies, you're going to do air squats. So I'm not going to really go into details for air squats because we have talked so much about squatting, about how to squat. It's one of those really important motions that you do. Just imagine whenever you sit in a chair or whenever you get up from a chair, you are going to have to do the motion that we call squat in fitness environment. So I'm going to have my feet a little bit wider than my shoulders, toes are pointing forward. Now I'm going to eventually get a little bit closer to the ground. But there is a technique. I'm going to show you this way because I want you to see my hips better. I said I don't want to explain this too much, but I'm doing it anyway. So it's always good to explain and make sure everybody is on the same page. So in order to do my squats, first I'm going to do a hip hinge. Remember that hip hinge? When we were doing the full body extension, I told you how to do it. So move your head back. As soon as you do that, your upper body comes forward or leans forward, right? This is the hip hinge. Now, after I do my hip hinge, I just need to bend my knees and get closer to the ground. Now I'm going to show you another one. Hip hinge and then bend the knees, and this is the bottom position of your squat, and then get back up straight. So I'm going to do those two simple motions, which were hip hinging and bending the knees. I want to put them together and make the third motion that we call squatting, which looks like this. When I'm doing that, as I said, as I'm going down, I'm going to have my upper body a little bit lean forward, but it's totally okay. If you lean 20 to 25 degrees, you're good. If you lean any further than that, it's too much, all right? So you don't want to let your upper body go too far down. At the same time, you are going to make sure that your spine is straight. So when you do that, you are going to be able to hold your shoulders back. Okay? You can move your hands like this as you're going up and down. You don't want to have your spine grounded. So that is about that. That was the air squats, the third one. The fourth one is a different version of push-ups. Maybe you haven't done this type of push-up, but it's very easy. I'm pretty sure everybody can do that. We are going to do it on the wall, which is going to make the exercise so much easier, so everybody can do that. I have a wall right there. So before I go and show you on the wall, I'm going to show you how it looks like in front of the camera. Now, just imagine there is a wall in front of me. I'm having my hands on the wall. My hands are kind of like they are in front of my shoulders. My arms are extended. Now, this hand of mine, my left hand, is going to slide out. As I'm doing it, I'm going to bend the other elbow. And where am I looking? I'm looking at the hand which is sliding. So it is going to look like this. Now I'm going to come back. I get my both arms straight, and now the other side is going to go. All right. This is how the motion is going to look like. Now, let me show you on the wall. It's going to make better sense. All right. I'm going to do it right there. So, my hands are right in front of my shoulders. My arms are extended. Now I'm going to slide my left hand and then bend the other elbow at the same time. I'm going to look at my left hand. Now I'm going to come back and then the other side. And I keep going until the time is up. Okay, if it is 60 seconds, I'm going to be doing what I just showed to you for 60 seconds. And now the last exercise, the final exercise in your routine is called the lower back pushdowns. These are very simple, but very nice and effective therapeutic exercises for the lumbar spine. So I'm going to lay down my back. Okay, ooh. All right, it feels so nice to lay down. All right, I guess I'm a little bit too tired. Now, so when I'm just laying down on my back and have my feet flat, I'm going to have this arch in my lumbar spine right here. I can move my hands through. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get that arch flat, all right, by pushing my lower back into the ground. How can I do that? How can I get that lumbar spine arch flat? How? By tilting my pelvis. So I hope you can see that in my video. Maybe it's not really easy to see. So I'm going to push it back and tilt forward and then let go. Can you see that tilt in my hips? So it looks like this. When I'm doing the tilt, when I have the lumbar spine flat, I'm going to hold that for 2 seconds. When I release, I'm going to rest for 1 second. So it's going to be 2 seconds on, 1 second off. And that's going to be the 5th exercise in your routine. Again, I'm going to move my camera in front of the board so you can take a look. It's 60, 45, 45, 30. So you're going to do 4 rounds. The first round, you're going to do each exercise for 60 seconds. Round 2 and round 3, 45 seconds each exercise. And then the last round, which I call the baby round, only 30 seconds. Okay, so good luck to you guys. That is, as I said in the beginning of my video, that was the 50+ workout of the day. The next 50+ workout of the day is going to be uploaded on Friday morning towards kind of noon. You are going to have it up in our YouTube channel. So stay tuned and keep checking our YouTube channel. Bye for now.